Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Margaret Middle School. I'm Jay Jones. I'm the principal here. Special welcome to some of you who I've never met before, your grandparents and other relatives. Thank you for coming today. And I just wanted, for just a moment, recognize the kids behind me and the guys over there to my right. As you know, from the point where these youngsters start, when they first get their instruments, to now at the end of the year, what tremendous growth we see. And I hope that that's indicative of what we're seeing as students in the classroom. But boys and girls, I just want to applaud you in front of all of these folks for your dedication and your commitment and your practice and your hard work. These are things that help you to be a better musician, but perhaps more importantly, these things transcend into middle school and high school and college and adulthood when it comes to your work ethic and your commitment and your performing for other people when they're relying on you. So I thank you, parents, for those things that you do at home to set the right conditions for them to show us such tremendous growth. That goes with band, that goes with school, and all the other things that we do. You truly are one of the critical components of our success here at school, and we don't lose sight of that. We're very thankful for that, to work at a place where we have such tremendous parent support. Thank you. And to Mr. Hardesty and Mr. Mallory, I just want to commend them as well for the the energy they put forth, the commitment they put forth to produce what they do. Again, I'm always amazed by the growth we see in these students, and that's a huge reflection of their commitment and their skill to work with them. So again, welcome, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll stop talking so you can hear what you really came here to listen to.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. We're so excited to be able to showcase some of the hard work that these students have been doing over the last couple of months. We've got some musical selections prepared for you. They're all contrasting styles, so you can sit all the way through the end of the program. Welcome to everybody here, but then also welcome to everybody that's watching through YouTube. We have our video camera going on over there. It's being broadcasted live through the internet. And so family members or friends or relatives that are out of state or just weren't able to come are able to view it through there. And once this program concludes and that live video stops, it gets uploaded straight to YouTube. You can enjoy it at any time. The first piece we're going to be playing is called Equus, and it's the root word in a word like equestrian, dealing with horses and stuff. So you'll kind of hear some wood blocks in the background that sounds like galloping, and it's just a great overall piece to start our conversation.
It's really hard to believe just how far this group has come since the beginning. I know the last time you probably heard them play as a group was back in December. Not only is the music getting more complicated and more sophisticated, you hear a lot of different lines being woven in, but just the maturity of sound that is coming out of each individual section. As well as we have the full assortment of instruments now. In December, we didn't have all the instruments. We were still in the process of going through auditions, but now we have a full percussion section, low brass, we have the French horns and saxophones, so we're really rounding out the full sounds. I just want to give it up to them one more time. Hard to imagine is with the way that the scheduling works, we have an A class and a B class for related arts. So we see pretty much half of the students at a time, and as one group is leaving, the next group is coming in. So today is actually the first time that they've ever played as a full group, and we got to do that about 20 minutes before that door opened up. So that's pretty incredible. A Disney favorite for sure. We've got a lot of fun working on this one, and we'll play some Beauty and the Beast.
Awesome. So one of the things that the students learned over the last couple months is that when you play slow music, it seems like that would be the easiest music to play. But really, it's some of the hardest music when you've got to sustain your air for long periods of time and you have to play softer volumes. That's something that's really great for them to learn, and it's something that we do kind of at the beginning of the year, and it's nice to be able to put it in a piece setting. I think it came out really, really well. We've got a couple housekeeping things before we do our last piece. First of all, we want to start by saying thank you to a few people. Our first thank you is to Mr. A over there. He's the one that's kind of operating our equipment and the video recording and making us go live on YouTube. Really cool thing, and really great that he's able to do that for us. The next group of people that we want to thank is our Related Arts team. We have our Related Arts team of like art, Spanish, PE, and we all eat lunch together every day, and we collaborate, and it's really great to bounce ideas off of each other and be able to figure out how we can best serve the students as far as our arts education here. The next group of people that we want to thank is the members of our Band Booster Board. We have a Band Booster Board that's made up entirely of volunteer parents that help us out. We have monthly meetings and everything, just to try to figure out the best way to kind of make this band program work as best as we can, and we're constantly updating and constantly revising those. They go long, long hours, and they do it all volunteer just because they love the band program and they love their students being a part of it, so we're really appreciative of them. Next, we'd like to thank Dr. Jones and the leadership team for all of the hard work that they do for us. They show us a lot of support anytime we need something. They're more than willing to help us out, and it's super great to be able to have a supportive administration of the arts at the school. Next, we'd like to thank the parents. You guys, thank you so much for letting your children express art through the medium of dance. We feel that when it comes to education, in order to have a well-rounded education, that arts have to be in there somewhere, whether it's visual arts, musical arts, performing arts, whatnot. And we're just so happy that you guys allowed your students to participate in dance this year. And the final people that we'd like to thank is the students. They put in a lot of hard work this year. We put a lot of challenges in front of them, starting from learning how to play the instruments all the way until now, where we're able to showcase some of that work that they've done. They've gone home, they've practiced, they've taken their instruments home on the bus every day, and they've just done a lot of really, really great work. We're so fortunate to be able to teach them. I know I can speak for myself, probably for another too. It's so awesome to have 6th grade be the end of our day, because they come in and they're all excited and they're ready and eager to learn, and that spark that started at the beginning of the year hasn't died away since we've gone through the rest of the year, so super appreciative of that. The last bit of housekeeping is this. So something, if you can help us out with, is after the concert concludes, we'll have a few minutes before school dismisses. So we're asking the students to kind of help us out with taking their chairs and putting them up on the racks. And if you kind of look around, you'll see that in each corner, there's some racks. And we've also taken special care to make sure that there's a demonstration chair on each of the racks to kind of show, yeah, with these racks are kind of weird because if you put them on the wrong way, then you can't fit all the chairs on them. So we've kind of done demonstrations. So if you'll kind of take a look at those and see what bar it's on, that would be super helpful. If you guys could take your chairs and kind of put them up there, that would save Mr. Mallon and myself a lot of work at the end of the school day. Our final piece is called Comet Ride, and it pretty much describes exactly what the title would say. It's basically a journey through space. So we start out kind of slow, very daunting, and then it goes kind of faster a little bit. Super exciting piece for them. There's some sound effects that go on, and a lot of the concepts that we teach on a regular basis show up in this piece, so it's a great teaching piece for us. The final piece that we're going to play for our concert is Comet Ride.